is important comes in quietness and waiting. Patrick Lindsay. I want to talk to you today about something that most people try to avoid at all costs. The pause. That uncomfortable moment when life slows down and you're left with nothing but your thoughts, your fears, and your future staring you in the face. We don't usually choose the pause. It chooses us. And for me, it came like a wave I never saw coming. During the COVID-19 pandemic, in the middle of a federal prosecution. I was already carrying a storm inside. Legal stress, personal grief, emotional exhaustion. And then the world stopped. Everything shut down. People were told to stay home, to be still. And strangely enough, that collective stillness made my own stillness feel less isolating. Everyone was pausing, not just me. But in that pause, I began to process everything I had been trying to outrun. No more distractions. No more hiding behind busyness. For the first time in a long time, I sat in the silence. And in that silence, I heard the truth. I began to see things clearly. The habits I had formed just to survive. The pain I had stuffed away just to keep moving. The parts of myself I had sacrificed in the name of appearing strong. And I realized something powerful. Motion is not the same as progress. The world had taught me to equate worth with output, but the pause taught me to equate worth with alignment. That season, though painful, made me smarter, wiser, and more emotionally grounded. I wasn't just sitting still, I was growing roots. The kind of roots that don't sway with opinion. The kind of roots that can weather any storm. I read more. I prayed more. I listened more. Not to the noise of the world, but to the whisper of God. And He wasn't punishing me. He was preparing me. You see, the pause stripped me of every label I had been hiding behind. Mother, wife, professional, achiever. All beautiful titles, but none of them could hold me up when everything else was stripped away. I had to ask myself the hardest question of all. Who am I when no one's watching? And the answer came back to me. It wasn't very loud. It was quiet. It was steady. It was true. As the weeks passed by, something shifted. The anxiety began to dissolve. The shame began to lift. And in its place came peace. Not because my circumstances had changed, but because I had changed. I no longer needed to prove anything. I no longer sought validation through performance. I began to walk in truth, in presence, in purpose. When the world began to open up again, I didn't rush to return to who I was, because I wasn't her anymore. I was more focused, more intentional, more connected to what really mattered. And I knew, without a doubt, the pause had saved me. It had aligned me. It had reminded me of the truth that I think we all need to remember. The truth is this: you were born to shine. There is a light inside you, divinely planted, uniquely designed, but life has a way of dimming that light. through failure, through fear, through noise. And sometimes it takes a holy pause to bring that light back into focus. Your light isn't here to impress. It's here to guide, to lead, to awaken, to inspire. And after the pause, when you emerge refined and realigned, you'll realize you don't need permission to shine. You've already been appointed. Yes, there will be people who don't understand your light. Some will even resent it. Others will try to dim it. Shine anyway. Because your light will do what their approval never could. Heal, elevate, transform. The people who are meant to walk with you won't be blinded by your brilliance. They'll be drawn to it. So I want to leave you with this. Don't rush the process. Don't despise the pause. Don't fear the silence. In the pause, we are made whole. In the silence, we hear the truth. And in the sacred stillness, we remember who we really are. So today, if you are in a pause, honor it. Lean into it. Let it teach you. Because what's on the other side of your pause is your power, your purpose, and your light. And when the time comes, shine boldly, fearlessly, unapologetically. The world needs what only you can carry. You've got this. Peace and blessings, Dr. O.